Good afternoon, students. Welcome to 7th Standard Social online class. Students, today we are going to see a new lesson in civics unit number 2, political parties. Which is a ruling party in our country? Yes, BJP party. The opponent party is Congress. In this lesson, we are going to study about the definition of political party and their importance and what is the role played by our political parties and what are the functions they are taking for the welfare of the people. There was a conversation between a student and a teacher regarding the political party. Once upon a time, India was ruled by a king. The king was the supreme head of the legislative, executive, and judiciary branches. That means legislative is a law making body, executive is a law carried out body, and judiciary, those are violating law, they are giving punishment. All these branches were in the hands of the king only. Governance was in the hands of one person. The welfare of the people depended on the ruler. So if the ruler was a good in nature, the people enjoy a very good condition. People had no right to do against the ruler. The people have no freedom to do oppose anything against ruler. After that, the British East India Company, they came and settled here and they captured our country and they made our country as a colony. Colony means slave country. At that time also we have no freedom to do against the British. Then the colonies became states after independence was declared. When we got independence, August 15, 1947, we got freedom from the hands of the British. In 1950, India became a democratic country. 1950 only we attained the republic status. A vibrant democracy needs a strong political party system. A strong democracy needs a strong political party. Party system is a modern phenomenon. Political party is a modern phenomenon. In a democracy, people are able to voice their opinion on any subjects. In a democratic government, all the people have the power to raise their voice against the government. They can express their thought about any subjects. Now we will see what is the meaning of political parties. Political parties are the voluntary association of individuals. So party is a voluntary organization. It consists of so many individuals with broad ideology identity. They have broad ideology identity who agree on some policies. Each and every political party, they have some policies. The individuals, those are members in the political party, they have to accept that policies and they have to formulate an agenda and program for the welfare of the society. Political parties seek to implement their policies by winning people's support through election. So each and every politics, they are making some policies to carry out that their policy. They need people's support. In which way? They have to stand in the election and they have to win in the election. In this way, they got the people's support. After that only they can carry out their policies. Parties vary in size. The member of the parties may be vary, and in the ways they organize themselves as well as in their policies. Any political party has three basic components. It's an important 2 mark question. Note this one. All the political party, it has three basic components. One is the leader, then active members and the followers. These are the three components of political parties. Now we will see the importance of political parties. Political parties are the backbone of democracy. Note this one, it will come for one word. For a Pakka democracy, the political parties acted as the backbone. Parties are not part of the formal arrangement of a government, but they are essential element to form the government. They are not part of the government. They form the government. If they win in the election, they become the ruling party. They form the government. They formulate a public opinion. The political party, they form the public opinion. They serve as the intermediaries between the citizen and the policy maker. The political party, they act as a intermediaries between the people and policy makers. A party is recognized if we want to start a political party, the party must get recognition. It has been engaged in political activity for 5 years. They must involve in political activities at least for 5 years. Then its candidates secure at least 6% of total vote in the last general election. The party should stand in the election, they must secure at least 6% of vote in the general election. Then only the party will be recognized as a political party by the General Election Commission. Now we will see the characteristics of political party. The political parties consist a group of persons of common goals and shared values. Definitely, the political parties is not a single person party. It must consist a group of people and they have a common goal. Have its own ideology and program. The political party must have own ideology and they have program. Capture power only by constitutional means. They have to win in the election in a constitutional way, legal way. Endeavor to promote the national interest and national welfare. They have to promote our national interest and national welfare of the people. Party manifesto. During election, our political party, they gave some promises. That election promises we call manifesto. During the campaign means election propaganda. Before election, the candidate announced programs and policies that their party will undertake if voted to power. The political party, before election, they gave promises to the people. If they come to the power, what will they will do? That we call party manifesto. Now we will see the function of political parties. Important detail question. It provides loyal opposition, accountability and stability. The political parties provide loyal opposition. If there is a ruling party, there must be an opposition party. The opposition party must be a loyal one. And accountability, clear one, visibility one, and stability. They must stability. Second one, nominate. The political parties select and nominate individual to elected office. All the political parties, they have the members and all the members, they are stand in the election. The members should be nominated by the political parties. Then organize. They organize political campaign, rallies and announcement of manifesto to win public office. So during the election time, all the political parties, they rally around the cities and they are making procession, mass, and they gave speech about the election manifesto. All these things they organize. And inspire. Put forward different policies and programs for the welfare of the people. They inspire the people by their different policies and programs for the welfare of the people. And coordinate. They connect the society and state. The political parties coordinate or connect the society and state. Coordinate among members elected to office. And govern. If they win in the election, they become the ruling party and they began to govern the state. Form and run the government and develop public policies. So these are the important function of the political parties. So what are the functions? They provide loyal opposition, accountability and stability. They select and nominate for the election. They organize political propaganda or campaign, announcement of manifesto, etc. They inspire the people by their different policies and programs for the welfare of the people. They connect the society and state, and they form and run the government and develop public policy for the welfare of the people. Now we will see the types of party system. This is also important detailed question. These questions will come for higher section. There are three major types of political party system: single party system, bi-party system, and multi-party system. Single party system: if a country has only one party and there is no opposition party, only one ruling party, that party system we call single party system. Bi-party system means if a country possesses two party, one is ruling party, another one is opposition party, that type of party we call bi-party system. Multi-party system: if a country possesses more than two parties, that party system we call multi-party system. Let me see one by one. Single party system: a system in which a single political party has the right to form the government. Here the party only form the government. Such party existed in communist country like China, North Korea and Cuba. Note this one. China, North Korea and Cuba, they had only one party system. They had no opposition party, only one ruling party. Then bi-party system. In bi-party system, the power is usually shared between two parties. After two parties, one became the ruling party, another became the opposition party. Example for bi-party system: UK, that is the Labour Party system and Conservative Party, and USA, America, it consists Republican Party and Democratic Party. And multi-party system: when the competition for power is among three or more parties, the system is known as multi-party system. The best example for multi-party system, India. Not only India, France, Sweden and Norway, etc. So students, today we have seen what political party. What is the meaning of political party? Is a voluntary association. Political party is a voluntary association of individuals with broad ideology identity who agree on some policies, formulate an agenda and program for the society. And there are three basic components of political party. They are the leader, active members and followers. And we have studied about the importance of political party and main functions of political parties. And we can learn about the types of political parties. There are three types of political parties. Single party system, example China, North Korea and Cuba. Bi-party system, UK and USA. Multi-party system, India, France, Sweden and Norway. Today I will give some home assignment. You study for the test. Thank you.